of I, identity. See, all our identity. Whether
Sorry,
you are in
mute. Let me explain again before I go into that. Beautifully, Bhagavan explains in the sutra of how when the senses are completely dropped and the senses which are completely understood in the correct way, that they are the utility, they are not itself us. When we chant the Mahavakya, we can control any of the senses without getting into the addiction. The obsessive compulsive reactionary patterns that are in us continuously causes all the traumas. When the beautiful space of oneness, which is more higher currency than any other currency, it starts manifesting as reality. The oneness currency can be used any lokas, not only the countries and continents. The greatest currency that you can have, when you do ajapa, you merge into the oneness space of Paramashiva. And Vishwakarma, the Apta Pramana, I was saying how he created all the lokas and manifested the power of oneness and manifested all the creation of Dwaraka, Hastinapur, Indraprastha, and all these are documented. Here Bhagavan is beautifully saying about the mandala process and how these mandalas help us clear the vastus.
a deep sleep or waking state or Kuryatita. We are all from mother and we go back to mother. It's only if the mother becomes active, you can get enlightened. Understand? Sadashiva is a state. Only mother holds the key. Sadashiva is a state, but only Devi, Adi Shakti, holds the key in her hip. Key is in the hip of the Adi Shakti. Only if she opens the door, you can experience Sadashiva. So it's only all the incompletions you have with your identity will melt down. All your incompletion with your identity is your incompletion with your source. That will start melting down. With the spiritual alchemy product, a very wild, powerful Kundalini awakening will start, and that will make the incompletions with your identity, with your source, melt down. Understand? Any incompletion you have with Cosmic Mother only, because she is the source. If you are incomplete about the person who is sitting next to you, it is not about the person next to you. It's about the source of that person and you, both, Mother, Cosmic Mother. The first spiritual alchemy products. This foundation of this mandala, blood into blood, it is digestion. Same way, work on your neurological system and create that reality. All the benefits of deity, but the responsibilities of deity does not exist. It is not there in this. Just if you keep, that's enough. These alchemy products actually work on your neurological system and create that reality. Then naturally that percolates into your whole system and that becomes reality completely. I just picked up only the products which are related to spiritual powers. So there are some products which drives away your enemies, and actually it does the job. So keeps your enemies out of your life and all that. So all that I filtered, I did not make all that. Picked up only the products required for spiritual powers. And I also picked up one for Vastu. It means any Vastu imbalance you have in the house, the space imbalance, it will be balanced. I picked up one. And one.
Now we'll start the Shastra.
Beautifully, Bhagavan explains how the product really helps. When you keep the alchemy product, even these aushadas, when you apply the basma or kumkum, it detox you. When you keep the mandalas, banyan leaf or the jnananjan, all these spiritual products, it starts manifesting in your house as reality and clear the vastus. The vastu is the whatever the cosmic geometry that we align to. When you're doing yoga, it is not just the yoga. You have trillions of cells. Only 46% is human cells. All other cells, the bacteria, the parasites, and the good ones and the bad ones, all are there sitting in your gut and running your life. Now, by doing the yoga in the morning, in the Brahma Muhurta, taking the taking the neem juice and castor oil, simply it flushes out everything, aligns your emotion, thoughts and feelings to the cosmic geometry, the Meda Nadi, the intelligent nerve in your brain cells. When you do the Brahma Muhurta, that is between 4:30 and sunrise, when you do the yoga, the beautiful Bhagavan has given all these things for us to understand how the cosmic, the mandala, what is a mandala? What is these cosmic geometry? What are the alignment? It is actually, Bhagavan says, our inner space is filled of confusion, chaos. If we have to map it to a diagram, it will be random lines and colors. If you take Sada Shiva, Bhagavan says, and map him, he comes as the Meru, the beautiful Meru that happens from his Anandagandha is the beautiful cosmic geometry. So how do we experience that cosmic geometry with such clarity, such precise space that we can also experience is when we are in oneness with Paramashiva. When we raise our frequency, the more and more we are aligned to the oneness space that I am Paramashiva, from the context that Paramashiva is manifesting every single thing, whether I am having a cup of coffee or doing a manifestation or walking just a while or reading a book. Paramashiva is manifesting each and everything in my life. When we align to our cosmic geometry, that understanding that it's a manifestation that runs our life, not our thought currents, not our decisions, not our views, attitudes, all the identities which does not exist in the deep sleep, does not exist now also. Same way, when we align to the cosmic geometry, how we exist as consciousness, when we align to that, simply we will download exactly what we need to be. For example, in the dream, you say, I cannot decide whether I can dream today about my friend or not. That's because you're limited, because you have too many thoughts randomly happening. Next, when you wake up, you can call your friend. That is not a limitation for you in this reality. You say, that is not a big deal. I can pick up a phone and call. So you know there is a way of producing that reality what you want. But if you wake up to the no thought space, the powerful space of oneness, you can simply connect to anything, create any reality that you want as your reality. You become the consciousness, you can manifest everything as you want and align everything as you want. Not only you align to cosmic geometry, the cosmic geometry aligns everything for you in your life. Here beautifully she experienced the Vastu power, and this devotee is sharing this beautiful conversation with us, experience with us.
The Balasan was trying to scan my house. She sees a problem, like there's a really bad vibration in my house, which is related to my parents. And she was asking me to use my third eye to figure out how to solve the problem. So I was able to see that. And we are going to contribute to Swamiji to show our integrity in order to be to know how to really live our lives and be more aligned with Paramashiva. And yeah, that's pretty much it, because today is the first time I experienced using my third eye to figure out the problems. So I'm pretty impressed myself too. Thank you.
Beautifully, millions have experienced all this greater power, that how things align to us when we are aligned to our inner space. Bhagavan says you can read anybody's mind. All you need to do is know your mind. And simply we can experience the oneness. We can manifest any reality. That is what again and again Bhagavan says, I am Paramashiva is the only ultimate space that you can wake up to and understand the higher reality, who you are. Now you can ask the partner to write the Vastu of the house, and then you can scan the house for the Vastu and pen down the details through your third eye, and whatever you manifest, you can ask